Hey everybody, good morning. This is Dr. Sophia. It's just been weighing heavy on my mind. A lot of things around couples hurting each other, hurting on their own, and lack of connection. This is something that's been coming up a lot in my sessions with newer clients, then also some of the groups that I do. Um, Really what I'm seeing is just lack of connection with people within themselves, but also in the coupleship. And I recently just did a podcast around what is sex therapy really like for couples. So it was really, there's so much that's happening right now in my world. The reminders of lack of connection, we need to have awareness of that, which is very difficult. Also, how we get connected in ourselves and with our partner. So connection has just been something that's kind of been hitting me in the face professionally lately. And I always try to look at, how can I improve connection in my own self and in my own personal life and my relationships. So this whole connection piece is really important. And one of the things that I was thinking about for myself that I've also been talking about with my clients is it's really good to have honest people around us who can help us be interested and curious about our ability to connect with ourselves and them. And I'm not really talking about just a partner. I'm really also thinking of, do you have a good friend? Do you have a family member who y'all are really close and you have kind of that loving but brutally honest relationship together? I have a girlfriend that is like that, and I adore her for that reason. She will lay it down for me if I need it, and I need that because I struggle with the same things as everyone else at times, but I'm also aware of what I'm not aware of most of the time. But that's a learned skill. This is what I do for a living, so I should be doing this like on a regular basis. But it's really something that is just, something that we can be curious about and thinking about, what is my connection with myself like? What is my connection with my partner like? My friends, my family, the people I choose to have in my life. Um, I'm really also thinking about this because I have a new client, a couple, and they are really at a very scary place of a lot of betrayal trauma, considering divorce, considering trying to work on things, but they are lacking an awareness of how disconnected they really are. And it's just a really sad situation where we're going to have to focus a lot on individual connection while we're also working in the coupleship. And, I just really wanted to speak on this. I'm probably going to talk a little bit more about it, maybe even do a podcast around it more in depth of what does it mean to learn how to be more connected with ourselves. What does that even mean? How do we even do that? That really has a lot to do with how we were taught when we were very little. We were either taught these things or we weren't. But it's pretty essential. And if we're trying to fix a relationship where there's been a lot of emotional harm and wounding, we've got to really connect and heal with ourselves first before we can show up in that relationship. So, as you're moving about your day and noticing and being grateful for everything that you are, because you are amazing, just be thinking about, what is my connection with myself like? Let me think about that. How can I improve that? How about my connection with others? So, yeah, connection and awareness around connection has really been just a theme that's been coming up in just about every area of my work. And I just wanted to do a little chit chat with y'all about this. So I hope this gets your creative emotional juices flowing. And I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.